Okay, so I wanted to clean this all up and kind of make it a little bit more straightforward. I'm going to show you guys how to add a button for Stripe so that you can get the Klarna and Afterpay and all the other methods that Stripe has to offer without having to do any reprogramming or any coding or anything like that. It seems kind of like a difficult task. So what I did was basically I created a new button for that right here, and it requires you to take the person off site. So that's where the complication kind of lies, because normally under the transactions that they would do on this page, they would put their credit card in here, or they would put their PayPal in there and click this button, and then they would be sent to our thank you page and given the access to the course. So but because now we've got to send them off the site in order so that they could use Apple Pay, Google Pay, Affirm, Klarna, or what is that? I forget what it's called, but we'll see it over there. Anyway, because we'll be taking them off site, we've got to figure out a way to get them back into the thank you page once they're done paying, because they would not have been able to complete the transaction and go through this button. So what I did for a workaround was if we go to Stripe, and there's a method that you can create that button, but you have to have a product on Stripe. And so what I did was I created this product called Roadmap to Riches, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to create a product on there, and then we're going to get a pay link so that we can create our button. So first off is what you're going to do is add a product, and I'm just going to call this Roadmap Test, okay? And I'm not going to put a description. Test roadmap. You're going to want to put a description, but it's not too important, I guess. You're also going to want to select digital products and scroll down until you find viewable only with permanent rights. Available only subscription limited with permanent rights. That's downloaded. You don't want downloaded. You want, and you don't want this. There you go. So you want digital other news or documents, downloadable, non-subscription with permanent rights. And the reason that you want that is because if you live in a state like myself, only digital non-tangible goods are not taxed at the state tax bracket. So in order for me to get around that and not have to pay taxes on every sale that I make, even whether or not it's out of state, I need to choose that. So standard pricing model, it's going to be fine. Is there any options here? Statement descriptor, no. What kind of payment or the price you're going to want to have is $250. All right, and it's going to be a one-time payment, and ID is optional. I just put like RM250 on mine, but I'm going to name this one RM252. All right, additional options, price description. I don't know that it matters, because you're only going to have this one product for this anyway. I did upload a photo, so I could just have a place mark for my product. I just kind of went out to Canva and created a couple photos. Can't even find them where they're at now. Yeah, I'll just put this here. So you're going to want to create your own photo. All right. Once you're done with that, go ahead and hit save product. And you're going to see you've got this product here, roadmap test, and the details about it, all this other stuff. So from this point, you can just go back to products. You'll see our roadmap test is there. And at this point, we're going to want to create a payment button so that somebody can purchase this item. Okay. So if we go under payments and you go to payment links, you're going to want to set, I set up this one, roadmap to riches blueprint, and I want to show you how to do it. So first of all, it's going to ask you, do you want to find a product? And so right here, we can see our roadmap test is already there. We're going to select that. Quantity 1. I've got tax included in the price. No. If you want to let people buy more than one, that'd be fine. Collect tax automatically. I can uncheck that. You might want to check with your tax advisor. Collect customer's address. I don't really need the customer's address. You can ask them for a phone number. It might be nice, might not. I don't know. Advanced options. Allow promotion codes. Allow business customers. None of that really is all that much needed, but we're going to want to go up here to after payment. And this is important because this is where we're going to guide them back to that thank you page and allow them to continue on to the course, remember? So what we're going to want to do here is, instead of showing a confirmation page or replacing the custom message, we're going to put don't show the confirmation page, and it's going to show to redirect the customers to your website. So what you're going to want to do is go to your funnel, and you're going to want to take your URL for your thank you page. You can copy the URL path, and then make sure to copy the slug as well. Okay, and so then you don't have to create an invoice. It's just going to charge you anyway. They are going to get an email regardless, so you're pretty much covered there. So all you do from there is just create the link, and now you'll have this link right here. You can see that the details of our product, or our payment, is all of this, and the confirmation page is going to be the thank you page. So here's a preview of what the pay thing looks like, and what you're going to want to do, you can check it if you want to look at it yourself. Just copy that URL, and boom, you'll be on your page here. Okay, now it is going to show your business name of whatever's under Stripe. For some reason, that's my business name under there. I put that there, but yours may look different. So anyway, what we're going to want to do is create a buy button. Okay, so when we create that buy button, we're going to use this code here, and you can customize this buy button a little bit by, if you want to change the button, mark that here. And what did I put on mine? Stripe pay options. Okay, so you can put whatever you like in there, but I figured that would be helpful to identify where we actually want them to go. And you can change the styles. I changed mine. I changed it to the pill form. I also changed the color. I've got this handy little color picker thing here, where I can pick a color from a page. So if I go, let's say I go back to my pages and I want my color, it's going to pick that little color, and then I can come over here and I can select color picker, copy this code and gives you the code for the color. And I can change the color of that button right there. Hit save changes. And then what you're going to want to do is hit this copy to clipboard. And we're going to go back into our page. And what you're going to want to do is add another payment method. Okay, I think you can leave this up for credit and debit card, and then just put like kind of like I did on mine was I left the credit and debit card and PayPal and whatnot there the same, but I just put this extra section here for all the Stripe options that they have. So what you're going to want to do is put your button somewhere. I've got it on the top. So we're going to put our button first. Since we've got that code copied, what you want to do is get this raw HTML, drag that over. I'm going to put it on top of the other payment method, but underneath the payment method text box. So what you'll see is this HTML code, right? So we're going to go in there and you're going to see this edit code right here. And what you're going to want to do is right click and paste. It's going to put in that button, that buy button info. Hit save. Go up here and hit save changes. And you can take a view of it. You'll see that now we've got this Stripe Pay Options button, right? So you're going to want to clean this up and decorate it, I'm sure, a little bit better. So one thing that I did, you can see on mine, whoops, I added this little text box here. Let's go ahead and add that. So we're good there. And text box under the payment method also. That looks good. What else? Got a little line here, separator. So horizontal line under that. And I added this line here under kind of a subheading. I think I just put a headline text there. And change the size of it a little bit. Change this to a red color. I've got our button there. Okay. What else? Oh, I got this graphic here. I put together some things, graphics, and I will put that on in the school to and probably leave a link for it in Canva under this video on YouTube. So check it out. So let's see, we're gonna want to put an image right under our button, right? So go to there. Where do we get our file from? So now we've got that image. Let's hit insert. That looks good. Let's put another little divider line underneath that. And the, oops, not there. Let's put another one here. Okay. And we've got it. And then I have another header over here. Just kind of being kind of finicky, isn't it? Let me see if I can put a line in there. It might help us out. What I'm afraid it's done is it expanded this box, so that is the content box. But the unfortunate thing about it is if you change that color of that content box, it's going to change that whole background, and I don't want that to happen. So we're just going to change the verbiage, or I mean the color of the font. Standard payments and PayPal. You'll be able to adjust that to the way that you guys want it. Even be able to just put a row. Nope. And just be careful when you do that. When you're setting that up, it doesn't probably not going to matter that much, but people have their personal touches. So hit the save changes, take a look at it, and now you've got your Stripe Pay button and your standard credit card and debit card and PayPal. Okay. And I think that's all you're going to need to do. So, I mean, if they hit that Stripe Pay button, they are going to go, I'll show you. Here's my order page. Hit that Stripe Pay button. I think I already showed you that. Fill that out. Apply for Afterpay. And then they're done. Then they'll get redirected over to our thank you page and hopefully continue on with the course. So hey, I hope you really did get some value out of this. If you did, please go out to my channel and hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell. It really helped me out a lot. I'm just beginning YouTube, so thanks a lot. Have a great day.